Kansas City Public Schools learned how it stacks up to the rest of the area school districts in the state's MAP test results.
KCPS has been anxious to get these scores in hopes of regaining accreditation. But the scores weren't as high as some people hoped. 41 Action News reporter Brenda Gonzalez spoke with the district today. And Brenda, the district says at this point it's too early to tell what will happen.
That's right. First of all, the interim superintendent says that you can't compare this year's test results to any other year because this test is unlike any other. He also says that technology was a huge challenge in testing for students at his district, but over at the Park Hill district, it's another story. After months of waiting, the results are in.
We are seeing a great start to a new school year.
Staff at the Park Hill School District weren't surprised to see students scored higher than the majority of Kansas City, Missouri public schools in statewide testing. On average, students scored 70% in math, science, and English.
We're not trying to teach to some new test. We feel like we have very solid curriculum.
Pieces of the glider. About 20 miles south at the Kansas City School District, the scores were lower. On average, 1 in 4 students scored proficient.
We don't try to make comparisons. We try to make sure that we're doing the very best that we can.
Al Tunis, the interim superintendent for the district, doesn't see the scores as a setback.
We're looking at where we've been and the number of students that we've had in the proficient and advanced category. And we see that that number is increasing, and that's progress for us.
He says one of their biggest challenges this year was the new online test. The district's technology plan does provide students and parents online access to MAP preparation tutorials through the district's website. But Tunis says more than half of the district's students don't have access to internet at home.
We don't want to use that as an excuse. It's just a fact, and it's something that we want to concentrate on and give our kids as much exposure as we possibly can.
This year, Tunis and the rest of the district are hoping for a chance at regaining accreditation. But the answer to that topic may not come until mid-October.
Optimistic and confident that we're going to come out okay.
Not every school in this district scored lower than the 50% proficiency rate. In fact, one of the top-ranked schools in the nation, which is Lincoln Prep High School, their students scored up in the 80th percentile proficiency rate. And that's exactly the rate that the superintendent wants to see for every single one of the schools here. He says, though, it's going to be a challenge. That's the interim superintendent. And they hope that they'll be able to make up these scores so they can get the accreditation that they need. Reporting live in Kansas City, Brenda Gonzalez, 41 Action News.